side, right here from you.
Right. I mean, I think it's a complex situation, and there are a lot of there are various solutions that I think are important. But I think the fact of the matter is that there are not a lot of female directors getting opportunities that would leverage them into a nomination, and I mean that's that's kind of what the facts are showing. The reasons for that, there's, like I said, it's a complex situation, but we've got to change it. We've got to change it, and I mean, directing has been an important part of my life, and I've done that. Whoa, we're by the Santa Monica Airport. I've been doing that for years, but in a very kind of like private way, and just directing branded entertainment and commercials and stuff like that. And I'm sort of realizing, I'm like, oh no, it's you gotta, it's important for us to kind of, it's important for me to get it started, yeah.
Starts on Bryan Cranston's Sneaky Pete on Amazon.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
No, absolutely not. I mean, there are tons of great films, made for white and black people. I don't look at film as in black and white. I look at it just in a great film. And this was a great one that got, snubbed, but there are tons of other great ones that got snubbed as well throughout the year. So, you can't get everything perfectly right, but I think whatever they choose is going to be the right choice for this year anyway.
Gina, give us that smile, Gina on your left side, honey, Gina on your left.
Gina, looking straight ahead. Gina, straight ahead.
Well, I mean, I try to look at it from a business standpoint, like from a business point of view. Sadly, I do think that there were definitely films that could have been nominated, that should have, for performance sake, should have been nominated this year. Jason Mitchell in Straight Outta Compton was out of control. Oscar Isaac in Ex Machina was out of control. Like, they exist, but at the same time, you have to think about the diversity within the academy. It isn't as diverse as our society looks. So as soon as that becomes more diverse, then perspectives will be more diverse. I don't think you could get mad at somebody for the perspective that they grew up in and the perspective that they have, and their tastes. So art is subjective.
Gina looking up. Hey, Gina, all the way up top. Straight. Right in front of you, Gina, right in front of you. Gina, straight up.
Jada Pinkett has mentioned maybe boycotting.
Whatever makes her comfortable, I think anybody is allowed to do what sits right in their intuition, what sits right in their gut. I support anybody's decision to anything that they can soundly speak upon with their own, their own opinion, their own perspective. And she has one. Let a person have their opinion, right?
Second series, would you have no idea?
Usually when you do the comedies, you do 2 days of a junket, a premiere, and you're done. So, you take.
I think it's a matter of just. I think you're seeing a change in the way people are perceiving films. I was happy to see Straight Outta Compton get a screenplay nomination. But I think it's a cultural shift where a movie like that's about like hardcore rap, there's going to be older members that are going to be horrified. I personally would have voted for it in a second, but I think you're seeing a shift is starting to happen.
And lastly, of course, no women directors. Does that make sense to you at all?
Well, especially not because my wife is a woman director who directed one of the best movies of the year, Welcome to Me. So, like I said, change comes slow. But yeah, I think we're all rooting, and certainly I'm supporting that kind of change. I mean, our company, Gary Sanchez, has a whole division devoted towards cultivating women writers and women directors. So that's something we believe in quite a bit.
Hey, looking down here.
Look, the movies are getting made somewhat. Obviously, Straight Outta Compton slayed at the box office. It's not like people aren't seeing them. I think the voting body of the Academy is just too damn old. And that's a problem because the material was out there. So, I think what needs to happen is maybe they need to let more people into the Academy. You can't get in unless somebody passes away or you're nominated for an Oscar. Well, that kind of limits the voting body.
And they didn't do it. Damn it.